Hello, everybody, and welcome back to EE episode 31. 31? 31? 31? There we go. We're on a mini golf date with Kira, which is pretty darn epic if you ask me. Let's just get right into things. Kira waits for me by the entrance. She tucks a lock of hair behind her ear and smiles in greeting.
Hi.
Hey, I hope you weren't waiting long. She shakes her head. Something wrong. Let's get this bread.
I just got here.
Her cheeks darken and they blush.
You look nice.
Alright, okay. Alright. Real quick, everyone, please tell me I look nice in the comments down below. And, you can pretend you're Kira. I can pretend I'm me. I can pretend you're not 2D and that you're real. And that would be pretty epic. Let's continue. I'm glad she noticed. Thanks. So do you. You always look nice.
Thanks.
Nice. We go inside and rent our putters and golf balls. Then we head to the first course. It's an easy straight shot up a small hill. The hole is directly behind the hill, so with the right aim, we could get a hole-in-one. Kira fidgets with the putter in her hand, trying to get comfortable. Okay, this is going to be the classic, let me come up behind you and put my hands over yours and teach you how to golf. We need this.
You can go first.
Alright. It's coming. I just know it's coming. I get into position and notice Kira watching me intensely. Did it normally show off? I mean, obviously you gotta show off. I don't want to flex too hard, but I'm pretty darn good at golfing in the mini variety. Since I've got her attention, why don't I give her something to watch? I exaggerate my movements as I get set up. I bend low as I drop the ball and wiggle my hips suggestively as I line up the shot. Oh man. Kira stares blankly, cocking her head to the side. Of course, it'll take more than just a few fancy moves to impress her. Well, time to show her what I've got. With a wink, I pull my putter all the way over my shoulder and then bring it down to tap the ball. But because I was focusing on the girl, I miss it completely. My face burns bright red as I scramble to swing again. Suddenly, I hear a giggle. Turning around, I spot Kira hiding her smile behind her hand.
I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone golf like that before.
This is so cute. I grin. At least my failure could make her smile. It's my own technique, but maybe you'll have better luck.
I'm not sure.
It's happening. It's the classic. We have to do it. Why not?
I've never played mini golf before.
Got a teacher. Wait, really? Then why did you suggest it?
Well, I remembered that there are mini golf scenes in those romantic comedy movies. It seemed like a good choice for a date.
Oh, she's so sweet. She's so gosh darn sweet. I grin. Then it must be true. Who am I to argue with rom-coms? Any girls out there named Kira, please hit me up. I need it. Kira steps up to the green and drops her ball. Lining up her sight, she takes a few practice swings before swinging as hard as she can. And completely misses the ball. She blinks.
That's not at all what happened in the videos.
What videos? Oh, I just got a flashback. One of my friends sent this video, and he was like, hey, we should all go mini golfing in our group chat. And it was a girl, and she wasn't wearing clothes, and it was her using a golf club for something that you're not supposed to use golf clubs for. And that just popped into my head when he said what videos. But let's continue. That's neither here nor there.
I watched a couple of putting tutorials.
I hope it wasn't that one. I smile, holding back my chuckle. Why am I not surprised? Only Kira would over-prepare for a date. It's okay. Try again. She tries once more and clips the edge of the ball. It rolls a few inches and then stops. Her brows curve together as frustration sets in. There's a lot of text. She tries again and again until she swings hard and connects with the ball. For a moment, her face lights up in excitement as she watches it soar. It launches across the green, flying way past our target. Kira's lips come together in a small pout.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The videos made it seem so easy.
She seems to be really struggling. I should help her out. Walk her through how to do it. Give her hands. We knew this was coming. Show her how to do it. No. Hands on, baby. This is how we teach. This is how we learn. As she sets up her shot, I position myself behind her and wrap my arms over her hands.
Oh.
Oh. She gasps at my touch. She gasps with an S at my touch, but doesn't pull away. Just relax. If you keep yourself loose, it's easier to move and hit the ball. She eases into my arms, allowing me to move her swing. Back and forth. Just like that. Her hips... Oh my... Sue, oh, I need some water. When we start talking about hips, I get all, you know... Alright, let's try that again. Her hips press against me as we twist, much to my delight. Now I understand why all those rom-coms use mini-golf as a first date. Thank you TV producers for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I try not to focus too much on her delicate softness. Oh man, we need delicate softness. I don't want to give away my pure happiness at being in this position. Kira's face is bright red.
I think I have the hang of it now.
Maybe we should practice like this a few more times just to be certain. Her blush deepens, but she doesn't argue. Nice. Sweet. I finish instructing her and step back. Kira sets up to try again. She's deliberate in her motions, and I can tell she's running everything through in her head. After she lines up the shot, she swings. I hold my breath in anticipation as I watch the ball arc neatly up the hill. Kira bites her lip, the only indication of her nerves. Slowly the ball dips down on the other side of the hill and drops squarely into the hole. She gasps.
It went in.
Her eyes widen as the words sink in.
It went in.
Yes. Before I realize what's happening, Kira throws her arms around me. Gosh, we need it.
Thank you.
This is the loudest she's ever been. You're welcome. Suddenly, she tenses as if just realizing what she's done.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. She tries to pull away, but I circle my arms around her, drawing her back in. As she leans in, our eyes meet. I grin and a small smile lights her face as she melts into me. Imagine being the people behind us, trying to play this first hole, and we've just been here for like 5 minutes just awkwardly hugging and trying to work on her swing. That would be me. I'm the guy behind just trying to golf with my friends, watching a happy couple, do whatever they're doing. But, we can imagine in this visual novel that this is us. Slowly, gently, our lips touch in a tingle of electricity. She tastes so sweet and soft, and her body presses against me, creating a warmth that blooms from my chest. Reluctantly, we pull away. If that's what happens when you make a hole-in-one, then I hope you make it every time. Kira smiles and looks down, a soft blush dusting her cheeks.
I may have been a little overexcited.
I'd say that was the perfect amount of excitement. She giggles, slowly untangling herself from me.
Let's see if I can do it again.
We play through the rest of the course. Kira gets better and better with each round and ultimately wins the game. I don't mind though, because the better Kira does, the more chances I get to be rewarded. When we're done, we return our rented items and exit the course. Mini golf is a great date idea. Thanks for inviting me, Kira. She smiles.
I'm really happy you called earlier. Thanks for spending family day with me.
I'm glad I got to.
It's starting to get late though. I should head back now.
Me too.
I just have to do one last thing.
Oh?
It's what they do in all the rom-com movies.
Oh? She tucks a lock of hair behind her ear. She steps up on her toes and plants a gentle kiss on my lips. I'm starting to understand why. She giggles. After saying goodbye, she turns away and starts to head home. My heart feels light and airy, and I feel like I could fly away. As I walk home, my mind replays the events of today's date, and and I can't help the goofy smile on my face. I can't wait to see Kira again. Me too, inner voice. Me too. When I reach the house, I kick off my shoes and head to my room. After relaxing for the evening, it soon becomes late. I get changed and then go to bed. A short while later, I fall into a peaceful and happy sleep. New day music. Gosh golly gee, what a way to start. That is a great first half, or however many increments of this episode we're at. We haven't been to school in a while, have we? I guess we had that break, but I guess we just dropped out or something. Maybe we'll get back. I yawn as I blink my eyes open. The long weekend is finally over and it's back to school again today. Oh, there we go. After throwing off my blankets, I roll out of bed and get ready for the day. When I go downstairs, the kitchen is empty. The girls must have already left. I grab a roll and shove it in my mouth as I gather the rest of my stuff. Once I'm done eating, I sling my bag over my shoulder and head out of the house. The cool air makes me shiver, although the sun is still deceptively bright. I'm grateful to have my last few days of warmth before the cold sets in. Soon I pass through the school gates and cut across the courtyard. I haven't seen this spot in a while. I spot a head of dark hair and smile to see Kira standing beside a tree. Hey.
Hi.
Were you waiting for me? She nods, blushing slightly.
I hope you don't mind.
But yes, I do mind you waiting for me, cute girl. Get away from me. My grin broadens. Of course not. Together, we walk into the building and find our classroom. Then we take our seats next to Erlen. Awkward. I blink. That's strange. Where's Mina? Erlen looks equally confused.
She left before the both of us this morning.
Maybe she's still with her club?
I glance around the classroom and notice a few other swimmers already in their seats. I don't think so. It looks like her club is already over, and class is going to start soon.
Kosei isn't here either.
Oh my.
Yes, but he's always late.
Yeah, but this late? That's cutting it pretty close even for him. Erlen smirks.
They must be having so much fun together that they've forgotten the time.
Before I can reply, Mina and Kosei both burst through the doors and hurry to their desks. They plop into their seats, panting hard as if they'd just been running. I catch Erlen's gaze and she raises an amused brow. Kira remains silent and then tries to hide her giggle with a hand.
Oh my gosh, has class started yet?
Not yet.
Kosei slumps onto his desk.
Can't breathe. So tired.
And where were you two?
We weren't together.
Okay, but that's not what I asked. Mina's ears turn bright red.
Oh, right. I was at my club.
Yeah, I was in my club too.
Right, but your clubmates are here, the romance club, or right. I like the right. I stare at the two of them. They aren't fooling anyone. But there are only so many times I can say the same thing over and over again. I fold my arms across my chest. Uh-huh. Sure. They look guilty, but are luckily interrupted by Miss Sato entering the classroom.
Oh, thank goodness.
I hear Mina mutter under her breath as our teacher stands at the front of the room.
Good morning, class. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday with your families. And I hope that means you're now ready to return to the lesson.
There's a mixture of responses from the room. Miss Sato chuckles as she opens her textbook.
Well, you all sound well rested at least. Let's get started then. Please turn to page 78.
As we all crack open our books, Miss Sato begins the lesson. You've never heard this bell before. It's not the lunch bell we're used to. I try my best to focus as we go through all of the material. By the time the lunch bell rings, I'm grateful to have a break. That was a lot of stuff we learned. Yeah, that's the lunch bell. They played some false lunch bell earlier. I did not subscribe for that. The classroom breaks into chatter as everyone gathers with their friends and pulls out their lunches. It's feeling kind of crowded in here, isn't it? It's getting loud and hard to hear.
Yeah, a little bit. Want to eat in the courtyard? It's not that cold out.
Sure. The girls nod. We all grab our lunches and leave the classroom. When we reach the courtyard, we find a nice grassy and secluded spot to settle down. Yeah, we definitely couldn't go outside and eat at my school because we would just tear that place up. It would not be good. We were just kind of put into a room like prisoners. But you know, I think it made us better people for it. Not really. As I sit down, Kira sits beside me and unpacks her lunch. She struggles to open a jar, so with a gentle chuckle, I reach over and help her. The lid easily pops open as soon as I turn it, and Kira accepts the jar with a smile. Kosei looks back and forth between us.
You two seem extra comfortable with each other today. Did something happen while you were alone at the beach house?
He waggles his eyebrows suggestively, wearing a joking grin. Huh? Where'd that come from?
I mean, you didn't even ask Kira if she needed help. And she seemed totally unfazed by it.
Oh. It seems like the cat's out of the bag anyway, so we may as well tell everyone what's going on. I glance at Kira, and she nods. Actually, yeah. Kira and I are together now. Nina sits up, nearly spitting out her drink.
Wait, seriously?
He looks at Kira for confirmation. With a smile, Kira nods.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting!
I knew it! Dude, that's amazing!
Erlen smiles. Huh?
Congratulations to you both.
Dude, why? We can't be this easy. There's gotta be a twist. There's gotta be something.
Thank you, Erlen.
Thanks, guys. I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Something's gonna happen. Mina scoots closer and lightly hits my arm.
I can't believe you got a girlfriend and didn't even tell me!
There just wasn't a good time for it. First we had to celebrate Family Day, and then you just ran off afterwards. Mina blushes and scrambles back to her spot.
Oh, right.
Kosei slings an arm around me.
So, my dude, how's it feel to be a taken man?
I wouldn't change it for the world. It feels good, man. The same. Dude, well, it does feel good, man. I also wouldn't change it for the world, but you know, it does feel good, man. Gotta say. I have to say, it feels pretty good. Kosei nods knowingly.
Trust me, it gets even better.
Oh yeah? How do you know?
Uh,
He freezes.
it's just common knowledge!
Is it? I've never heard that before. Have you guys? I turn to the girls. Kira and Erlen shake their heads.
Nope.
Neither have I.
I have! Yep, definitely. It's totally a thing.
Huh? How very curious that the only two people who've heard of this are the very same two who keep mysteriously disappearing together. Mina and Kosei share an awkward look. Finally, Kosei sighs.
Alright. My man here's already figured it out. But Mina and I are in a relationship too.
Oh, I'm so shocked. Erlen and Kira both smile.
Finally, the charade can end.
We're happy for you.
Kosei and Mina blink.
And it seems like you guys figured it out too.
What? How did you already know?
Well, you weren't exactly being subtle.
Then how come you didn't say anything?
We were waiting for you to tell us.
Yes, and now that you have, we can tell you that we're excited for you both.
Really?
Of course.
Mina sighs deeply.
That makes me feel so much better.
Why are you two so nervous to tell us anyway?
I don't know. We didn't want to weird or make you guys feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, we've got a good dynamic here, and we didn't want to jeopardize that.
But now I see that we were being really silly and we had nothing to worry about.
Well, it was really you being silly because I knew they wouldn't care all along.
Mina glares at Kosei.
It was your idea to keep it a secret.
No, you said it was better to wait, and I went along to keep you happy.
That's not true.
As the two of them bicker back and forth, I smile. Those two have a special kind of relationship. I'm glad they found happiness together, but it's nice to know that some things will never change. Eventually, they calmed down and laughed off. We continue to eat and chat until the lunch period is over. Then we clean up and hurry back to the classroom to resume our lessons. The rest of our lessons go by smoothly. We finish up classes, and soon enough, the school day is over. As the bell rings, the class is abuzz with movement while everyone packs up their things. That's the end of the day bell, similar to that of the lunch bell. They come from the same family. Life lessons with Marcotti. I've got some free time before my shift at the bakery this evening. I catch Kira as she places a notebook into her bag. It usually would say, who do you want to spend time with before your shift to the bakery? But this time it's like, yeah, you're gonna spend time with Kira, you don't have a choice. Hey, want to hang out today? She nods.
I have a quick meeting with the president of the art club right now, but I'll be free afterwards.
Sounds good. You like doing anything in particular? She shakes her head.
I'm happy to do whatever.
I grin. Alright, I'll think about it and let you know. She smiles and then heads out. I don't see Erlin or Mina. They must both be busy. Shouldering my bag, I hurry out of the classroom and begin the walk home alone. The entire time my mind is lost in thought. What sort of date should I plan for Kira? When I reach my house, I kick off my shoes and hurry up into my room. What would Kira do in a situation like this? I know. When in doubt, turn to the romantic comedies. I scan through a couple of films until I find the perfect date. A picnic. With my mind made up, I rush downstairs to make preparations. I throw together a couple of sandwiches and cut up some fresh fruit for us. Then I box them up in pretty packaging. Afterwards, I grin at my handiwork. Everything looks great. My phone buzzes and I receive a text from Kira stating that she's done. Perfect timing. I text her back to meet in the park and to bring her appetite. She agrees. After getting ready, I carefully pack up the food and grab a blanket. Then I leave the house. I've seen this park before. It's a quick walk to the park and I arrive at the same time as Kira. She offers me a smile.
Hi.
Hey, glad you could make it. We find a spot and sit down. I spread out the blanket and carefully lay out the food. You know, this seems like a good spot to end things. Last time we ended things at the mini golf date, then we finished it. This time, we're gonna end things off at the picnic date and then finish it next time. But, you know, I just want to share my concerns. I feel like there has to be a twist or some sort of, you know, obstacle we must overcome. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm scared for it, and I just want you to know everything's gonna be okay as long as we do this together. And thanks for being here with me. That's pretty epic of you. And you know, I'm gonna give you a little something right now. And by give you something, I mean I want you to give me something. And that something is 4 favors. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, help me find a girlfriend. And bye-bye.